I don't know how long you've been following me, but I've been drawing mallow plant for probably the better part of 5 years. And I've introduced it to my area. It's definitely not a native to this area. I see it in the little bit older part of town, but with me being into I'm gonna say a relatively new subdivision, like the house is like 20 years old or whatever. But as far as like mallow, it's just not really seen around here. So I've introduced this mallow, and if you've been following through my last few videos, you would have seen that it's just like, it was flourishing, it was blooming, but it spread, and without, like, with the severe heat that we get here, like it's always 30 some degrees lately, I've gotten this mallow, it's kind of dying out. But either way, I'm still picking at it and using it. The tortoises, hi Sway, as you can see, they don't seem to care that it's a little bit down and out. It's not rust. You never want to feed something with rust. And how do you know what rust is? Well, it looks like rust on a car, but growing on the plants. As you can see here, the majority of the group is out here. I've got 8 of them in this space, and so I think we'll see about the expansion of spaces, but I just never planned on staying in this home, so it is kind of what it is. But I definitely love the fact that I've added the sunroom on there, because it breaks up the line of sight, as well as the heated insulated shed to keep them out here. My goal is to keep them out here till November, but it's usually October because Mother Nature calls my bluff, and I don't risk having them out here when it enters freezing temperatures at that time of year. So stay tuned. We're going to be doing some wind down videos, but this is just a weekly video of me feeding these tortoises. Obviously, fresh water as often as I can. I use this brush to scrub any algae that gets in there. Try and make it easy to climb in and out of, easy to drink. And in the low spot where the water already kind of is in this area, I've got a rather clay content setup. So next year I'll be mixing a little bit of sand to loosen things up a tiny bit. But where they're from is a natural clay with rock base, with like scrub plants, like the one you see of the ribgrass. Like that's essentially what they're in. So I would love to fill this in with something growing, but it's honestly really tough with how they stomp. So what I wouldn't mind doing on the long term is putting them into what I've created here. It's called the bull, I call it the bullpen, where I'm gonna put Scooter. But last year Scooter only had 3 gals. This year, with him having 7 to choose from, I find he's just less aggressive. So I don't know, stay tuned. I'm probably gonna put all of them in this setup here for a few days, and then throw some ribgrass plantain into the other setup, so that, like, I'd love for it to look like this over there, but I honestly feel like with how much they stomp, good luck, especially as I add more tortoises to the group, because I'm always looking to add more. It's Canada, we're short them. So, but thanks for always following my videos. Shout out to my grandma that watches it, Grandma Ann. If you know Grandma Ann, just know that she raised us dang kids, and also she's one of the biggest supporters as far as foraging and watching my videos. Like, I don't know if she really fully understood what YouTube was when I got her into it, but she couldn't do it without her. So shout out to Grandma Ann. Okay, well, thanks for following along. This is your pal Hobson Scotch signing off on Natural Tortoise Keepers Canada.